Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Magic Pengel. Thank you for the suggestion of our current drawing to form user Zanzibar Ham. We are going to be drawing Kirby. It took a while to get pink. Luckily, there were other suggestions, but we did not have the necessary parts to do them. We do end up gaining a part necessary, which is the head part, at the end of this episode. So we'll be able to draw one of them. The other one requires more parts for it to look right. But as you can tell, thanks to Kirby's rather simple design, it's not difficult to end up drawing him. Oh, I should probably explain that there. Is if you do not continue to hold down the X button while you are basically in drawing mode, you'll be able to do straight lines. They will go from where you last left off to wherever you click again. It's useful for certain things and such later on that we can end up doing. And here's a demonstration, not meaning to, of if you are going to draw with a hard part on what is considered to be a round surface, you are going to wish to angle where you draw, because if you draw on the surface up and down, it will not be right. Almost have all the brushes now. In the process of me getting the necessary colors for Kirby, I also picked up enough colored gems to trade for color, well, gold color gems, so that I basically for money to be able to purchase the brushes. We have, at the moment, very thin, thick, very thick, and thin square. But there we go. Kirby. Not the best, but he'll work. Especially considering this next story fight we have to do is a 3-on-3. And probably should mention status effects and such, because we use certain status effects in our fighting, and our opponents will end up using them as well. Everyone ends up getting, they mostly come from magic. The numbers next to a spell that causes a status effect, such as Kirby's Paralyzed 2, means it is both more likely to have it affect them, and means its damage is better than a lower number. The second one is obvious. Dialogue that I ended up getting
My mommy says
from people when trying to basically challenge them to duels is apparently at one point Zoe did actually have a Pengel. So that would explain why she has a doodling book, but no Pengel.
Come on, boy, come on!
And there is some AI things that I haven't mentioned yet, mostly because right now the way the AI functions is based on whatever its strength is. So, because if it's an attack type, a magic type, or a defense type, it is more likely early on in the game to start with whatever its special is. And as I mentioned with spells that cause status effects, Faint is one of the nasty status effects.
Get back here!
Your opponent is unable to do anything. That one,
Get going!
and right next to that one for things you don't want inflicted on you, is Paralyze. Paralyze does the same thing that Faint does.
Come on, boy, come on!
So let's see if we can get lucky here. No. No easy sweep for Flail. And Balloon. Balloon is a status that is, it seems weak, but it's a status effect, and we'll see what it does in a bit. Because it's essentially a time delay of damage. Plus, I kind of wanted Flail to faint so that we could bring out Kirby. I mean, we just drew him, so we might as well cut his teeth. Well,
Fair, I'm losing.
not his actual teeth. He doesn't have teeth. He's a black hole of, something. With the number of the overall statuses that can show up in the game, Seal is bad, and that's what Balloon does. Like, the worst effects are ones that make you lose your turn, such as going to sleep, paralyzing. There is confusion, but not in the same way as you would think. The confusion is normally like the attack mad that we got hit with, but did not come into effect. That means that we would be confused and would try to attack every turn. There's one of those for each of the things. Then there is the seals, which makes it so that one is unable to be selected. And last would be Curse. You can use the skill, but you take damage. And with us defeating a small child, our Pengel levels up. Which, the Pengel leveling up increases our drawing capacity. Our drawing capacity is how many lines are able to be drawn on our artwork, on our doodles. While that has a numerical value, I do not quite understand what the value itself represents. But I'm pretty sure it's the number of paint units that can be used on a doodle.
Well,
and this actually is after you go all the way through town and turn back around. Go all the way through town, go to Zoe's house, then turn around. You'll end up running into the following cutscene. Here it is. Mostly because you're approaching from the wrong direction for this cutscene to trigger originally. And that is a new face that's got a decent set of clothes.
Did you receive the new part palette?
yeah?
Have you heard from Galileo?
No.
Don't look so down. Where's that smile of yours? You know I'm always watching out for you two.
That's Kiba. He's the best doodler in town. He works in the castle.
This is the person who is giving us the quote-unquote advice after the fights.
You're going to enter the tournament, right?
Yep. And I'm going to win.
You are you? Following in your father's footsteps, I see.
Yes, sir.
Look at this. It's a new part palette. If you win the preliminaries, it's yours. Galileo, your father, he gave it to me as a gift long ago.
Okay.
What's this about Galileo? Are you people thinking about causing some sort of trouble? Kiba, shouldn't you be in the castle working on your research? Get moving! All of you! Get off of the street!
Hey, calm down.
What? What did you say to me? You don't plan on running away from your responsibilities like Galileo did, do you?
What did you say?
Take care, Zoe. Is this a new friend?
Yes.
Good. Please watch over Taro and Zoe. Taro, I look forward to seeing you in the tournament.
Well, with that, next time, spookiness.